Hello everyone, my name is Arthi and you're watching HW News. After weeks of waiting, the Election Commission of India today finally announced the schedule for the presidential election. The presidential election is once in a 5-year process that tests the strength of ruling party and the opposition. Current President Ramnath Kovind's tenure in office ends on July 24th. He was elected as President of India in 2017 for a period of 5 years. The Election Commission today said that the presidential polls will be held on July 18th and the result will be declared on July 21st. The counting of votes will be held in Delhi. Before announcing the dates, Chief Election Commissioner Rajiv Kumar gave a detailed overview of the presidential polls, the procedure, the value of votes and nomination process. Let us have a look at it. There are a total of 4,809 electors that will vote in the elections. No political party can issue a whip to its members. A president is elected by the members of Electoral College comprising elected members of both the Houses of Parliament and the elected members of the Legislative Assemblies of states and the Union Territories. The nominated members of either Rajya Sabha and Lok Sabha or Legislative Assemblies of the states and members of the Legislative Councils are not part of the Electoral College and hence they do not participate in the presidential polls. There is much at stake in the presidential election, especially for BJP. In the last few weeks, the party's top leadership has held several meetings to decide on the candidate for the presidential election. While the BJP has the precedence of fielding a surprise candidate, there is still a lack of clarity over the renomination of President Ramnath Kovind. This has created enough rooms for speculations as to who can be the presidential candidate of the BJP. Earlier this year, there were talks that BSP chief Mayawati could be the presidential candidate from BJP, and that is why she kept a low profile during high-stake Uttar Pradesh elections earlier this year. Samajwadi Party chief Akhilesh Yadav also made a reference to this speculation. However, Mayawati herself later denied the reports and said that she is not interested in any higher post. But as the presidential election approaches, once again speculations are rife about who could be the presidential candidate of the BJP. The political watchers believe BJP could put up Arif Mohammed Khan as the presidential candidate. The speculation gained momentum as Aam Aadmi Party MLA Somnath Bharati today tweeted that Arif Mohammed Khan was a strong contender for the post. Bharti tweeted and said, "Learned from a credible source that Janab Arif Mohammad Khan, present governor of Kerala, is a strong contender for President of India. It is believable in view of the steps Narendra Modi ji is taking to counter anti-India narrative getting built across the world because of fringes." But Arif Mohammed Khan is not the only one. Some political watchers believe that BJP may also nominate Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi. Naqvi, a Rajya Sabha member, was not re-nominated this time around. This effectively means that once his tenure ends, BJP will not even have a single Muslim MP in parliament. Let us look at the profiles of both of these probable BJP presidential candidates one by one. Let's start with Arif Mohammed Khan. While Arif Mohammed Khan's name has resurfaced now, the Kerala media had been speculating on a higher post for him since the month of April. This was on the basis of his frequent visits to Delhi. However, he feigned ignorance of any such development when asked by a TV reporter then. Arif Mohammed Khan, who serves as Kerala governor, has been a voice of modernity in the followers of Islam. He has fiercely advocated for reforms in Islamic faith. Arif Mohammed Khan resigned from his ministerial post in the Rajiv Gandhi government in 1986 after disagreeing with the government's action in the Shah Bano case. Arif Mohammed Khan had been a vocal advocate for the abolition of triple talaq. While he started his career as a politician with the Congress party, he later went on to join a few other parties before finally joining BJP in 2004. In 2004, in fact, he contested a Lok Sabha seat on a BJP ticket, but he could not win. He later on resigned from the party. In 2015, however, he re-entered the BJP under the leadership of Prime Minister Modi. Since then, he has defended several decisions of the Modi government, particularly those which were criticized as anti-minority, anti-Muslim. In 2019, he was made the governor of Kerala. Since then, he has had several run-ins with the LDF government led by Pinarayi Vijayan in Kerala. A vocal critic of Islamic fundamentalism, Arif Mohammed Khan has backed the abrogation of Article 370. He has dismissed the myth of Muslim persecution in the present political climate, saying that the feeling of alienation in the community in fact began in 1986 and not in 2014. He also dubbed the passage of CAA as the solution to the problems that were created by partition. Most recently, he also opposed the Minority Commission and said that majority-minority are just political labels. As the Modi government is caught in the eye of a storm over the suspended BJP leader Nupur Sharma's remarks on Prophet Muhammad, Arif Mohammed Khan backed the central government, saying that there was no need to issue apology to Qatar. He also said that what the suspended BJP leader said about Prophet Muhammad was likely in the heat of the moment in front of the TV. And these things are not really important. Now let us move on to the second probable candidate, that is Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi. Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi was considered the Muslim face of the right-wing BJP since the time of Atal Bihari Vajpayee. For the first time, he reached the Lok Sabha after winning the election from Rampur constituency and became a union minister in the Atal Bihari Vajpayee government. Since then, Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi has been sent to Rajya Sabha thrice from the party. But this time, the story has changed a bit. In the Modi government, Minority Affairs Minister Mukhtar Abbas Naqvi was elected Rajya Sabha member from Jharkhand in 2016, but this time the party has not sent him to the Rajya Sabha. While he can still be on the post of Minority Affairs Minister, but according to the constitution, this provision is only extended for the period of 6 months. After that, he will have to vacate the post. Now the question is, can BJP promote these candidates? In the past week, since the row over Nupur Sharma's remarks on Prophet Muhammad, the Modi government has been more cautious of its approach. As many as 15 countries condemned the statement and registered their protest. As the global blowback increased, BJP swiftly suspended its spokesperson, sent revised guidelines to panelists and also short warnings to habitual hate speech offenders from the party. This is probably the first time that the Modi government is on backseat under the pressure. This has also put a global spotlight on rising instances of hate speech in the country. The two candidates discussed above may help BJP on both the front, domestic and international. Internationally, a Muslim president or vice president of the majority Hindu country will send a message. It might also help improve image damage due to Nupur Sharma controversy. Back home, it will also help BJP politically. The opposition has often attacked BJP over the lack of minority community representation in the cabinet. Fielding these candidates may be BJP's answer to this criticism. So from both the sides, it's a win-win situation for the BJP. But as I said, although strong are these speculations, the BJP is known to throw surprises. So, will BJP do the expected this time or will it spring a surprise? We have to wait and watch. Do let us know what you think about this in the comment box below. For more news and updates, you can log on to www.hwnews.in. Also, if you like this video, then please do consider subscribing to our channel, like this video and comment below it. And if you're watching this video on Facebook, then please do like our page and share this video to as many people as possible. And if you want to help us, support us beyond this, then please go to our website www.hwnews.in/support and pay us. Because when you pay, you help independent media like us not only survive but also thrive. And if you don't want to opt for the website payment option, then we also have the option of YouTube membership open on our YouTube profile. You can click on the join button and join our membership. Thank you so much.